We're going to be chatting about something very special today, but joining me is Delois. She's with Adoption Option. Delois, tell us, what is Adoption Option?
Well, we'll be 20 years old in
Wow.
2024. We've been serving the Great Lakes Bay region ever since 2004, when the state of Michigan granted us a license to provide adoption and other services. We provide foster licensing, foster care, family team meeting services, as well as family preservation services and youth mentoring services.
Wow. Now, have you been part of the process the entire time?
Yes. By God's grace, I'm the founder, put my
Oh.
little signature on the incorporation papers, and prayed a lot until we are here today, an organization that last year served in excess of 1,500 people from around the Great Lakes Bay region.
Wow, that's awesome. Now, what's your connection to, the topic of adoption to even inspire you to start this?
How many hours do we have? Okay, I take it you want the abbreviated version. The abbreviated version is there were lots of things leading up in my life, but the tipping point was 4 letters, M-A-R-E. That is pronounced MARE, stands for Michigan Adoption Resource Exchange. And I went to a MARE booth, having no idea what it was, just curious George, wanted to know more about it. I was at a adoption program, and I had never heard those 4 letters before. And they put in front of me a book of more than 300 children in Michigan whose parental rights were terminated. They were available for adoption, but they were still waiting.
Yeah.
And I said something really crazy. I said, just send me the book every month. I don't know what I can do, but I'll try.
Yeah.
And the book would come, and I couldn't concentrate.
Now, have you seen that number grow since you started way back then?
Actually, it's the opposite.
Oh.
When we started, it was more than 20,000 children in care. Now, that number hovers below 10,000. The state of Michigan has made a concerted effort to expand the amount of family preservation services they offer.
Okay. Now, what are the other future goals for Adoption Option?
Well, we are blessed to serve the Great Lakes Bay region. We love working in every single county in the Great Lakes Bay region. We have our strategic plan talks about wanting to serve. We probably serve between 600 and 800 children on an annual basis, and we'd like to get that up to about 1,000.
Nice. And why is the preservation aspect of it so important?
Well, when the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services removes a child from their home, the #1 goal is always to return that child. But if safety says that's not the decision that's in the child's best interest, then they can't do that.
Right.
And so they always start with that goal, they pursue that goal, the judge has that goal, and the parties meet and collaborate and exchange information until the judge has enough evidence to make a decision as to whether or not that child can go home.
Yeah.
So that's where we always start, is wanting to see the children go home.
Well, thank you so much, Delois. You have an event coming up, but Focus on 5. We'll be back right after this, and she's going to tell us all about it.